Well, hello and welcome back. Today, we're going to continue on with the game of Crastorio 2. So, what we're going to want to do today is, well, I want to see about getting a bot mall up and running. At least initially, and then possibly a few other things. So for that, I'm going to want logistics robots, the logistics system. Large containers for logistics system doesn't really suit me that well, so we'll go automation 3. But the larger logistics container could be useful for the storage warehouse. Just have more storage space, so could grab that. So that's all well and good. So once we got all that, we can get a few more things done. And maybe a bit of worker robot cargo size we can do here. Get that maxed out so they can transport them quicker. And also some worker robot speed. So let's get all this research, which won't actually take too long considering we've got, well, my science app working very fast. So I've got most of the research, all that research done. All of it's got lined up is a bunch of worker robot cargo size and speed ones. So I should have enough of everything to be able to create a few things here. Then we grab some of this. Grab one of these. We can make ourselves an assembly machine 3 here, which is going to be a basis for all of them. And then some electronic circuits and steel chest. So a couple of those. And a bit of this, so we can make a buffer chest and a requester chest. And I think I'll also grab some stack inserters here. So, what I'm going to use for the base of my bot wall here, we're going to have the assembly machine 3. Well, then we're going to have a buffer chest is what's going to be coming out, and a request chest for what's going in. Make sure we set the request chest to be able to request from buffer chests, so the chest can actually request from everywhere else, and then we can have them going, pulling them in from the request chest, going out to the buffer chest. And we will also link the buffer chest up here with enabled for any is less than, no. Everything is less than 200. Yeah. I'll just say 200 because that'll keep a nice even amount, not too full, not too empty. So that will work out for my basis for the parts of the bot mall. So I'll just blueprint this and say bot mall. So that works out nicely. And the next part I'm going to need is actually setting it up. Which at this stage, I'm not exactly sure how big I'm going to go for here. Or exactly where I'm going to place. I could just place this up here. Which will give me plenty of spots for inputs and outputs up there, so it's honestly not too bad an idea. And yeah, my research has stopped because we don't have the red circuits being produced here anymore because, well, from the looks of it, we are lacking electronic components, which I can't be bothered to track down what we're missing there, which is, actually wouldn't be too hard. All we're missing from there for the electronic components is silicon, which is probably coming down to the lack of stone being provided up there. Okay, well, that's not too big of a deal. So we'll head back up here because we'll get things running. So this one, we're almost finished with what's up on my old factory here, so we can almost tear it down. So I'm going to figure out just exactly how big I want to make this here. So let's remove a few things from this area here, which I kind of want to give a try here. So I think what we could start with I don't have substations, so that makes things a bit more annoying in that I'm going to have to power everything as well. I'm just going to research, well, substations to make this a bit easier. Okay, now with, electric energy distribution 2 researched, I can get the substation, which, when I place it down, gives me a big enough area that I can actually check a few things out here, because we can then perfectly how many robots we can, substations, robots we can get in here. But that is not done yet, because we can then grab our bot moles here. Well, I'm actually going to do this in the lab to actually get pretty much instant results about what I can actually do here. Main reason I got this many robopods, which it probably might not even be enough, is just so I can actually do a few things, get a few ideas. What I actually want to do here is snap to grid relative. So we can do that. Let's also just do it based off of substations here as well, so I don't have to worry about anything else. What? Did something go wrong here when placing the substations down here? So one goes here, one goes here. So place all these down there. Oh, let's just go for max I can actually place down here based off of that many. I don't know exactly how many assembly machines I'm going to need, so we'll just place them down. And this actually makes it a lot easier having it set up like this, because I can just click and drag it all the way down here. This could very well just be overkill for the amount of assemblies I'm going to need here, but we'll see. Okay, and that is pretty much the max I can do there, unless because I've rotated this around. And we could get one more line in there. So that works out. Can't do anything else there. No. It's perfect. I probably could move these across, but this should do for my bot mole here. Which is honestly quite a bit. The scale is a bit big here, but it doesn't really mean it's nothing I can't do. So do that. We don't have anything being made yet, so I'm going to need at least 3 of these being made, or enough to start producing everything after here. But just about everything is ready. We could literally set one of these up to get everything. So I'm just going to go through and get this made up. Okay, so I've got the, basics of the block mold done with, just about all the recipes added in for the assemblers. And now I just need to be able to get all the ingredients in. So the simplest way to do that is just, having the stations being right next to it, which are all going to be in range as well. So I'll just build up a few of them. And luckily, I did got to clear out a few of the stones here, mines, and got that all cleared out. luckily there is actually enough room, just enough room to be able to sneak my stations in, as well as a way for them to get in and out of here, which is kind of fortunate, and still be able to get down here without having to do any major rework on the, well, conveyor belt of coal there. So with that, we can actually come back down to here to where I'm just figuring out how I want to bring the out of there. And seeing as this is dead end at the moment, I can easily just, well, have it going out pretty much the exact same way we have it going to the old oil down there. So just set up exact same line. Was going to do it the other way, but I didn't want to have them connected up. So do this, and it's actually works out very nicely. And we can easily just fit this in. Initially, I just have it one too high, but hey, we get it done. And now to feed in the stations, which I'm going to have to do a little bit of redesign. And because I actually researched the bigger logistics systems, I can actually get the passive provider strong boxes or the medium containers, passive provider medium containers, and set this all up because I don't actually need to build the items around from here. I just can just take that. Robert logistics box can just take them from these strong medium containers. So get that done and figure, yeah, I'm not going to have enough space here, so I'm going to need to landfill in that entire lake up there because I'm probably going to need more inputs than that. And then it's just a matter of going through and setting up a bunch of the basic stations, namely like iron, copper, well, green circuits, red circuits, then also rare metals, of course. So get the electronic components and a few other things in, and that works out nicely. And with, well, I actually added a few more stations in once the lake got landfilled in, and so that leaves it perfectly capable to tear down my old mall, because I also have some logistics robots slowly working their way and getting it up. So we can tear down the old mall because it's taking up way too much space for my liking, and I can have different use for this part over here. So that will come in handy, but it's going to remove it all. And yeah, it's still going to have to redesign the whole smelting system, but hey, this works. And while we're doing that, I can actually start thinking about the next part, which is going to be, well, getting a rocket being launched. So all I just need to do is just get the rocket control units being researched and the rocket silo. With our bot model actually running somewhat nicely, and the logistics robots slowly building the way up to like decent amounts. Also got the rocket research done, and I've got enough resources to be able to make our first rocket silo. It's going to take a little bit. So what else I need to do here is make some rocket control units. I'm not sure exactly how many I want of these being produced, but it's fine. It shouldn't be too hard. It's only what? Blue processing units and speed modules. So to be able to make a decent amount here. One second. Let's switch it up. We're using those. Productivity modules, it brings up to 43, 4 a piece, 8. Oh. And all that we can easily get this up and running. We've only need 3 inputs: green circuits, electronic components, and blue circuits. And that would be able to get us at least 1 second of rocket control units, which honestly isn't too bad. And we've actually got a bit of space here I could actually make use of for this. Very well could. I could easily just bring it out from here as well. Not really. Okay. But we have space up here we can work with. So let's just see what I can do here, which, oh, this is actually taking me kind of to where I want to go as well. About here. So, oh, that's a lot to bring that around here. Well, let's see how this works out. So, if we grab our first station. Plonk this down right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, but I don't think that's actually... Surprisingly, that is enough space here to do this. Grab that, flip this, throw this down here, then I wouldn't be surprised if there is enough space here as well to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gets us all 3 of the stations we need. Oh, plus we need 1 more for the output. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we connect this up? Oh. Nope. Two, three, 4, 5. I have got this much to be able to feed it in. Okay. Well, it's not too big of a deal. We can do that. So we plonk that down here. We grab our station, throw this in like so. It'll be slightly higher than the others, but that's not too big of a deal. In fact, let's neaten everything up here. I've got plenty of space up here, so we'll just throw these in like this. Grab the station, hook them up like so. And that is 3 inputs and 1 output. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Okay, that will still work. So that is the output here, that's the input. So that goes like so here. And technically that will actually work if I've done this correctly here. Yep. So now, all I need to do is build up my rocket control unit section, which is going to be 1 speed module, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that's output here. And that's going to take 2 things in, which is not too bad. It'll also output to here. So if we do, oh, I don't know, something along the lines of that will do. We can also then bring in the combined belt. So this is going to be for speed modules, which we should be fine with the beacons here. So speed module 1s into rocket control units. And for the output, we're just going to use the chutes coming out from... No. Yeah, we can just use normal... Yeah, no, this is wrong. So, like that. And then chutes we grab. Even normal inserters would be fast enough for this, but we'll just go for this one here. So we grab that, we can flip this over, which we get the 8 being produced here. Input of the appropriate ones here. And well, we've got everything being unloaded here. And then that was load, not unload. Like I said, we have everything being unloaded here. And then we have everything being loaded up. And from the looks of it, this is not even going to have to be a full belt. So we'll just go 6 to 1. For that lot. And then we just need a 1 to 6 bouncer. Bit overkill, but that will work. So we'll have blue circuits come up here. Also need to get the beacons in as well. So let's just grab them while we can. I'm going to have to redesign a few things because of how everything kind of needs to fit in here. Unless we do a little... Oh no, it has to be this way. Because we've got to have them on the outside because, well, spacing doesn't really allow for anything else. Well, that isn't too bad, at least. So, blue circuits go up in here. And then we need to get the other appropriate ones in here as well. Which isn't too bad, it's just something like this. I could probably even move this up a little bit. By doing that. Okay. Works out. So, blue circuits come up here, go into here. We need the combination of these two going up into here, which it's as simple as that. And blue circuits going into there. Which then all that leaves is the processing screen. Then there. Perfect. Oh, that's still one further out than I needed. Oh, well, it's fine. It'll work. So we'll just go through and get these named up to be what they need to be. So this needs to be a processing unit requester. This one doesn't really matter what it is, but it needs to be, well, electronic circuit requester, and the same for this one being an electronic components requester, which are very similar spots in the list. Perfect. And finally, this is going to be an entirely new one, which I haven't done yet. Rocket control units, providers. Perfect. And so that will be able to provide everything I'm after here. While still allowing you get this all done. Switch these to 3s. I'm going to have to get module 3s up and running as well. So, project module 3s. Do this. Intermediate products, I know. That's why I'm also going to switch this one over to 2 speed modules for that one. So, with just all that done out of the way, we just connect this up to some power and bang! That is processing unit production, rocket control unit production up and running. Which I'm not going to, well, launch a rocket yet because, well, I want to be able to send up only satellites. So to do that, I would actually need to get the Singularity research tech done and the optimization tech card researched, which honestly is going to be a bit annoying. But next time, I might start looking into matter. Maybe, but for now, I think it's a good spot to call it the end of the episode here. Oh, actually, first off, let's get some more rockets actually having been made. Oh, trains being put into place here. Because we've got most everything being supplied. I just need a few more things. 113, yeah, getting even more coming through there. A couple more of those, 3 more of these. How many? Those are all working. Do we need? Oh, that should be enough. Okay. So there's still definitely places I need to improve here, but overall this isn't too bad for now. Definite room for improvement. Okay. So first off, we're going to want another train here set up for, well, processing, grabbing them from there and then dumping them over here. Just gotta wait for it to actually fill up pretty much. And we get another one for the electronic components, circuits here. So from here to here, here. So usual full cargo, empty cargo, fuel's fine. Off you go. Didn't grab that. Oh. And this should be the final one for now, which is going to be for electronic component production, which I'm going to need to increase that. And bring that all the way down to here. Which that looks all well and good. I'm pretty sure I've got just about everything here solved. Just a few things just lacking. But yeah. This is all well and good. Instead of waiting there, just go wait at your station. So, I think this is a pretty good spot to call the end of the episode here with, well, my rocket side being made and bottom all upgraded. So I'll call it the end of the episode here, so you can comment, like, subscribe down below. Really helps out with YouTube, discovering whatnot. Thank you all for watching. Catch you all next time.